Alright guys, how's it going? We're back with another video. Okay, so today we're going to talk about a very important title, which is Only Embrace What You Know in Real Estate Investing. And, I was watching a video by a guy called Rom Wills. It inspired me very much to do this video as well. So I thought, I must emphasize the importance of embracing only what you know, because that requires you to get out there and do the work. Most of the time when you're investing in real estate, for example, some of you guys, before you even start, you read a lot of books, you study blogs, you come to webinars, you attend seminars, you attend conferences to gather as much information as possible. But as much as you're getting too much information or information, there must be a point where you say, okay, cut off information now. Now it's time for me to implement. And when that time comes, then that's only when you're going to be implementing all these different strategies you've learned so far. The bigger problem that I see all the time is that now that you have a lot of knowledge about the industry, then you try and focus on doing everything that you learned. Every time you see something called industrial properties, you want to learn how that happens. You want to see, student accommodation. You want to come in student accommodation, affordable housing. You want to get into that. I want to see data centers. Then you want to get into it as well. You want to get into REITs, everything all at once. And look, that is what wastes a lot of people's time. And I have a video where I discuss being a jack of all trades or master of a niche or specific property. So just maybe putting an emphasis on specializing. So if you're not on Patreon, click the link below and go check it out on Patreon, where you go into the details of why is it important for you to specialize and what can you specialize in when you're in property, depending on where you are in a journey. So that's another thing as well that a lot of my guys are doing, which is a mistake of embracing everything, and then they end up getting no results. I end up not underestimating how much energy it requires as well to do so many things at once, and then they see what they're not getting results, and they get surprised to say, okay, why am I not getting results? And the reason you're not getting results is because you are doing everything all at once, and nobody in this world can do everything. One of the biggest saying in our company is you can do anything, but you can't do everything, which is why it's important for you to embrace things you know. So what do I mean by embrace things you know? So as you know, there's different ways to invest in real estate, different strategies as well, and also different sectors, between the sector as well that you can, look into. I should say niches between the sector. And, if you don't focus on one and get it right, then you're going to have a problem. That's number one. The second part is if you focus on one and get it right once, then that's not good enough, because you must get it right twice or three times before you can even move into other stuff as well. So you can be able to know that it's not like you're really understanding what you're doing. And that's what I want to challenge you to do right now, is if you're doing student accommodation, focus on student accommodation to a specific extent. At least have 3 properties in student accommodation and then move to something else. Don't just embrace everything that you get all the time, because you're going to have trouble with that. And also, one of the things that I realized as well, I want to shout out to M5 Property Addicts, which is TJ, Ritha, and the team as well. Those guys, they're different from what we're doing. We are doing sort of developments. They are looking at existing ones, and then they, brownfield, and then they renovate, they extend, and then they rent out. And also, they are raising money differently using a lot of crowdfunding. They're very, very good at that. They have a tremendous results with that, and that is what they embrace. As you can see, they are keeping on being successful with what they know as well. And with us, we're working with private clients or private investors who are high net worth people, and then we also embrace using those guys instead of just focusing on exactly what we call crowdfunding. And other people as well, they're using different methods of funding their portfolios, different methods of also investing. Some of them are in commercial, and then some of them are guys are in office blocks doing renovations. And depending on what strategy you are doing right now, when you talk about commercial property, then you want to also embrace exactly what I'm talking about, which is what you know already. Because what you know is what you've done once, or you're doing again, or you've done it 2 times and you're doing it again, so you can make sure that you also understand the fundamentals. So I want to boil it down to a simpler person who's just starting out in real estate investing. If you are starting out right now, focus on one thing instead of a lot of stuff. Do it well for once, and then also embrace what you know. Meaning that go back again and do it again and do it again until you get it right, and you can be sure that you're mastering it, so that we can know that it was not luck, and so that you can also get yourself results, so you can also boost your self-confidence, and then you can be able to do other things well, whatever you're having is working and is running. So guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I want to say, get out there. The only way you're going to know anything, or you're going to get any results, is for you to get out there and do the deals. If you keep watching these videos or watching more videos online and you're not actually implementing it, or maybe you're struggling to implement it, then maybe it's time you get in touch with me and my team, and let's help you get started. We have very nice discovery calls that are always of value. Most of our clients who speak to us, they're like, look, this is what I've been looking for a very long time. And we connect them in a community of other like-minded people who are also on this journey of investing in real estate and building wealth. And that way you can have other people who have similar values. You don't feel isolated. You don't feel like you're doing this alone. And you also feel like you have the right tools and material to be able to refer to as you go forward. So if that's something that can be able to help you to start embracing what you know, to start getting results, to be able to be succeeding in real estate investing, then I look forward to chatting to you. And we can also do one-on-one coaching through our private group or private training, where we can actually look at your deal and help you the best way we can. And just join our Patreon to see some of the details and videos that we don't put out here in public. And thank you very much. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.